There it went. Well, we got YouTube. All right, we're gonna pop that out. Awesome. We're doing something a little bit different on the YouTube side. I am trying out vertical streaming instead of the full size streaming. And the reason why is I feel with people watching more shorts, you know, like there's a lot of short form stuff being watched, and people just like doom scrolling. Maybe I will be able to get more views that way than I would traditionally. But it's a shot. We're gonna give it and see what happens. All right. So first things first, we got a little bit of slime. You know, uh, I need an egg farm. Or I got chickens. I need a slime farm. That's what I need. I need a slime farm. Um, I have the only slime shop on the server, and when it sells out everything. And right now, I've got enough. I went too far up. I've got enough for 3 half stacks. I got a little over stack and a half. So we're gonna try to get that up. And we need to get that up real quick. There we go. Alright, now we're back. I forgot to get my chat back up. I swear one day I'm gonna build rails. I'm just going to build a rail system to my house. Always go the wrong way. Let me out! Stop that. Let me out. Alright, cool. What is this? What is that? I don't know about this. I don't understand. It's a lot of smokers and smelters. Oh my god, what is the free stuff? I don't understand. You know, don't mind if I do. All right. 1, 2, and 3. All right, cool. And then we're gonna put this down like right there. Awesome. A little bit of slime. All right, so how to do this? That is really the question. Slime farm needs chickens. Can't really use a lays. Masses of amounts of chicken. Oh god, an itch, 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 itch. Am I going the right way? No, I need to go south. I turned around somehow. Alright, cool. Gotta be extra careful these days. I'm watching where people who are streaming, multi-streaming, that Twitch is hitting the ban hammer on people. Even like hit like one of the bigger ones too. Got him on a 24-hour ban. I was like, yeah. Ain't no shame. Maybe we'll get a slime out here. We'll check it real quick. Lavender over there working on her storage. That sounds so horrible. Yeah, so sounds so bad. I really didn't expect to ever sell out of slime. I just know that nobody ever had any. And yeah. So maybe we'll build something like right in here to pick it up. I mean, it would work, you know, but like maybe like right in here might be a good spot just to have the pickup for like a slime farm. I saw a zombie. Where'd it go? Don't know where it went to. So I was thinking about maybe using some terracotta to build this, or if I was to build the actual like little the shack or what have you. That's gonna be like right here. We may go another one, like one more out. Let me go two more out. One, two, there. There we go. I can live with that. I don't know what happened to that zombie, but maybe put like right here so that way the pass, you know, we can go around this way and just like maybe offset the door or something and then go down. So what we need, we need to go down. Let's see what's underneath this. All right, cool. It's all solid. Cuz we want to keep stuff hidden. Like we got this right here, you know, that's a little impromptu creeper farm we got going on. I probably need to get down there and move cats. Yeah, that one's about to fall. Alright, so only one of them's like really bad off, but regardless. You know, we're trying to keep everything above, like we got all this through here. You know, we're trying to keep everything kind of like looking clean on the top. And then have all the farms hidden. So, let's say like right here is where we'll go down at. Because I want to build the farm first. And then, like, I'll probably have like a chest right here to pick everything up. Or I may do like a facade wall and then have like the chest right here or something. So I know last time I did this, I did water stream with the fireworks. I don't know if I may do that again because it's not as loud. You do have the running water, but it's nowhere near as loud as like redstone. So I'm thinking that's what we'll do. And we'll just have like a little chicken egg launcher. We'll have think I know what I would do. All right, first of what we need to do, well, we just need to start. We need to go down. We need. I think I still got some trees over here. I don't even have an axe. I don't have anything on me. I did not come prepared. That's decorating money if Kelsey ever does decorate this. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. This is me winging it. That's the one I want. It don't hit like pig step, but it'll work. Alright, we got an X right there. Alright, I guess I don't have any trees planted right now, do I? I guess we can thin some of these out real quick. So we're gonna need them. We're gonna need hoppers. We're gonna need dispensers. Apples are good. Alright, cool. I suppose. So is it? I don't know if this is like supposed to be here or not, but it's no longer here now. I got some. This is me just having no type of like direction whatsoever. This is exactly what's going on right now. My inventory is cluttered up like always. The door was gonna go right there potentially. I may put the chest over here in the way down right there, and we'll mark that where the door would be. I think that will work. I mean, if it's just gonna be like a little shack or something, I guess we could probably just build it out of wood. We just like a simple oak building. That's a possibility. That could be the way up. This could be the way down. Alright. So what we need first, we need ladders. That's definitely not going to be enough ladders. Let's try that again with... nine? That should be a good little... So it's 2, 3, 4. I don't know how that grew. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 should be deep enough. Now, as far as this, it doesn't have to be underneath. This could be as big as however we want it. But with that being said, we also are going to need... Alright. Also gonna need torches or something. I don't think I have anything that... Oh, I do have something I can make a torch with. Awesome. Cool. What I should do... Alright, and we'll put it right there. Alright. So there's that. And then this is going to be the way up. And what it is, we'll have a hopper there. It'll come up that way, you know, or whatever, the hopper. That way it can load over here. And what we'll do, we'll mark it with a dirt block, because that's going to be replaced by soul sand later on. Let's get some room, because we'll need some redstone. Alright, so that's going to be an issue. Alright, we need to go there and there. There and there and there. Alright. So there's only so far we can go in that direction. That's the way up. And I'll come over. So what we need to do now is we need to, well, there may be only so far we can go. Let's clear it out and see where we're at. Because I have an idea of how I want this to be. I want to be able just to stand up on the side. I want it like a 2 wide pit. And I want dispensers. I want it 2 by 2 by 2. Like a, you know, 2 wide, 2 high, 2 wide. And the reason why is so that way hopefully I can keep the slime. We may go 3 by 3. Like I want to keep the slime inside when they spawn. And I want it to be able to auto collect. This is going to have water behind it. Got a bunch of stuff going on that I don't like. There we go. Awesome. All right, cool. So we'll end up going higher with this too. Might as well go another layer up. We're going to just dig up as we build this. So the next thing actually that I may build, actually, I need that to go all the way up. We'll just leave that like that is. And we'll dig out everything else. Hello! Good deal, good deal. Be careful, be safe. Alright, what we're going to do, we're going to make this, we're going to dig this up higher as we go. Because this is going to end up being slightly tall. And I'm out of room. We may build a chest out here just to hold stuff as we work. Barrels are good too. I like barrels. I'll throw these apples out on the ground for the time being. We'll get rid of some of the stuff that we don't currently need. There we go. So it's going to come up. We can put that right there for the time being. It's going to come up. It's going to load here. What we do not do is go like too high on the water and then hopper facing out, hopper facing out. And then chest, double chest, double chest. So that way we have plenty of room. Because this, this should produce not only slime, but it's also going to do chicken and feathers. Like if you have a looting flame sword, we should be able to get cooked chicken, because the chicken farm's actually busted. The update made it where the chicken farm don't work anymore. So my goal is actually to take those chickens and bring them over here. And actually, while I'm thinking about that though, I need to make sure that thing is actually not running. I have no idea where my E-chest went again. I lose more E-chests. I don't even know where my redstone box is at now. I've got so much junk. And I'm so disorganized. Yeah, this is pretty bad. Like, I just found more diamonds. Yeah, I don't know where my redstone box is now. I may have put it over here while I was working on this chicken farm. Yep, sure enough, there's my E-chest too. So let's go ahead and pick all this up real quick. There we go. And we actually need to put this back down. And I need... I need a torch. I need this to start actually filling up. I don't think it was launching anyway. No, it may have been launching. Alright, cool. So yeah, we need that definitely filling up with eggs. There's some in there. And we... That's going to entity cram like crazy. It's probably where all these eggs were actually coming in from. But we need that to start filling up. I don't know if it's going to be within range or not. Hopefully it will be. Alright. Oh, put it back down. I got so much crap. My inventory is a wreck. It's over here. There it is. Alright, we need this. Picking up eggs, I like it. Already picking up eggs. Let's put it in there. Actually, we'll pick those out and put them down here. Already starting to build up eggs. Good deal. I like it. That's what I want to see. Alright, good deal. Big stretch. Oh, I turned the sound off. There we go. Hey, daylight sensor. Redstone. Oh, I know what that is. Redstone book. Alright, we need... We need a dispenser. We're going to need one of those for sure. I'm going to work on one problem at a time. So, the first thing that we're going to need is a way of everything coming back up. So, double chest, hopper. Feed into the double chests. Yeah. So water coming up. Feed over here. Hopper facing this way. Hopper facing this way into some double chests. Let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and make these chests. So, one. No. And two. All right, cool. Let's put this down. All right, so there's that. So now we need 2 hoppers. Question is, do we have hoppers or iron? I don't see any. Let's see if we got any iron. So we're definitely going to need iron. We're going to need that later. I guess I could go ahead and tear the redstone out of the chicken farm. If it's not going to work, and this should give us the same, like while we do this, we should be getting chicken anyways. So let's go ahead and just clear all this up while we're at it. All right, cool. Now that was a hopper. All right, we'll touch that. We'll touch that. Because there's going to be a hopper. There we go. There we go. I don't think we'll need necessarily that, but we got it regardless. We can go ahead and tear that out. We can go ahead and use that. And we'll let that keep running so it will collect up eggs. Now we'll go this way. And we're gonna go. No. There we go. Dispenser facing that way. And then we got 1 hopper. So we're going to go ahead and start getting some of the stuff being reused. And it'll go that way. We'll need 1 more facing that way. If we can find some terracotta that I like, we can go ahead and fill that wall section. We'll take that iron. Just not quite seeing. Alright, we'll go upstairs to see what we got. Definitely gonna need iron. Lavender may have already moved it. Redstone. Oh, we got some hoppers there. Alright, we're definitely gonna need all those. Let me go ahead and take those torches. Don't think I will need sticky pistons. Like I'm gonna need a calibrated sculpt sensor. Let me go ahead and put that up though. Alright. We got some diamond stuff. Alright. Oh, terracotta. I think it was up here. No? This dirt, this wood. Stone. That's red terracotta. Red might be alright. Oak, oak, cool. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. What we got? What we got in the wood? Have we got any, like... We can go spruce. Spruce corners with, we want to go mangrove. Mangrove, we'll try that. We'll see what that looks like. Mangrove corners with red terracotta. Is that red terracotta? No, it's not. Okay. Alright, let's prep our inventory up. There's that. And then that. And then bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Then I need... That needs to go into there. Alright, cool. So that way it double feeds in. That needs to go there, there, there. Alright, so I will need to put some type of facade through here to kind of block off water from coming over it. Like stairs or something. I could maybe, oh, we can build it out of, I guess, the oak for right now. Alright, we need a temp block right here. And then it's gonna go like that. But it's gonna have to end up being some type of stairs. It don't have to be pretty on the inside. I just want it functional. And then the outside's what I'm more worried about actually looking good. Alright. I could possibly live with that. Alright. So... That's how it's gonna look. Then I'll have like a little wall here. We'll leave the crafting table in the floor. Wall will come back out through here. We will need to make this... Nothing can spawn in. Alright. And then eventually... I need a water bucket, because I don't know where my water bucket's at. Then some kelp. Just a water bucket. Um, we'll go stairs, stairs. All right, and then we'll go water bucket down to there. I wonder if we can find a piece of kelp real quick. We can go ahead and have that part taken care of. Probably can find some out here. Yeah, we can find some here real quick. We'll always use kelp. We're going to need kelp anyways. Alright. Eventually we're going to... Yay! Good deal. Eventually we're going to need kelp anyways, because we're going to end up building a kelp farm out here. Alright. That's all just temporary. Let's get this. At least like that. Oh, we'll use stone. Stone's easier to get than like specialized. There we go. And then that should just drop straight down, because it's going to end up being a stream. And then that should drop straight down. Alright, so there's that. That's going to turn it into a source block. Didn't we have bones earlier? No. No. Bones? Do we get bones? Any bones? Maybe in here? Oh, yeah, there's some bones right there. We'll use some of that glass so we can actually see if it's going up. And that also just looks cool if it's out of glass. Who let the dogs out? Lavender did. She let them out. Straight up. You never know when you need a second water bucket. Oh, I'm on Wi-Fi. I don't need to be on Wi-Fi. There we go. Awesome. All right, so we're just, like I said, we're building this a piece at a time. Now we're going to do the water stream since it's convenient. We've got everything we need to do it with for the most part. All right, we're up there. And we're going to use this glass, so that way it's kind of transparent. I brought those switches, and we're going to put this here. We got that. We're going to load that up into here. And then we're going to put that on there. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, I don't know if that went high enough or not. We'll find out. Almost. Alright. While we're at it though, we're also gonna need soul sand. So let's get a couple more bones. Let's get some soul sand. That way we can go ahead and have that taken care of. And it's probably good that we're taking care of it early. That way we don't have to worry about it doing it later after we set up redstone. So, the last thing we want to do is wash out everything. I've been there before. It's not fun. Let's put these eggs into the food right now. Let's get some of the stuff we don't need out, like that wood. We do food. Alright, so we were looking for some soul sand. I think the sand thing was right there. It may be up the other spot. Not seeing sand. Gonna need those. So we need soul sand. Going to need. Alright. Eventually need red terracotta for the house, but we need soul sand, and you know, if we can find iron, that'd be good too. We'll check Lavender's place out real quick. She, like I said, she may have all of them over here. Bunch of lily pads. Alright, armor trim, mini blocks, music discs. Gold, iron, iron. Hey. We'll take that. And that one. Copper, coal. Alright, I was just informed that there is no soul sand over here. I mean, it's going to be a trip to the nether later. Bees? Oh boy. It's getting warmer in here. That poor air conditioner is struggling.
It's cooler in here than it is out there.
Oh yeah, I'm not knocking it. I'm just stating.
Sorry for an air conditioner. That's fine.
Nah, you're fine. Don't bother me a bit.
I just had to carry Paige inside. She was falling down.
Oh. Where would you have it at? Next door, maybe?
I can pass it over.
I may borrow some of your salt.
Go through the lot door here.
I did go through the white door.
You can dig up one of the stuff off.
I would if I could pick it up.
I got the nuts out there. You need to go back.
Ah,
Love you.
love you. There we go. Alright, we got a soul sand. That's all we need. We'll borrow on it. We'll replace it later. Maybe. I did pick it up right there. It is. Alright, cool. So we need to finish that up. That way we have source blocks all the way to the top. Then we'll replace it. Because we're going to make a mess whenever we replace it. I did grab bones, didn't I? Did I forget the bones? I thought I grabbed bones. Oh boy. No bones. I could have swore I grabbed bones. Oh, that's horrible. I thought I saw them. I was like, hey, I'm going to need these. Evidently, I did not grab them. Let's empty out our inventory with stuff we don't currently need. Alright. No bones. No bones. Oh, that was horrible. This may be a short stream. My eyes are weak. I may do another one later on or something, but so we can find some bones real quick. Like I said, I'm getting a little bit of motion sickness, a little bit of eye fatigue. I know that's what causes it. I've been outside a lot today, and there we go. There's bones. grab the whole stack. We're gonna get at least finish this one thing before we. Oh man. So it just. Yeah, I'm definitely experiencing eye fatigue is what this is. I was hoping for a longer stream, but I guess at least we get this little part finished anyways. No, I'm gonna have to hop off. I think that's gonna be it. Yep, that's all it is. Alright, so we got that. We're going to bust this out, bust that out. We're going to dig this up. And then we're going to place soul sand here. And then we're going to go bam, bam, bam. And then we're going to put the bone mill back in. Replace the lever that I shouldn't have broke. Is that not dispensing it? What if we put pale moss? There we go. Droppers for rail wheel. I gotta remember that. Dispensers. I didn't really have to have a dispenser there. Alright, good deal. Once we actually get this all filled in, it pops up and then it'll go that way naturally. You can see, like, even if you throw it on the back side. It'll eventually work its way forward and then into the hopper it'll go. And now we got 12 more kelp. Oh, definitely be using that later. Alright, so at least we got that part built. But sorry for the short one. We didn't even quite make it to an hour. I was up. Was not expecting eye fatigue and feeling sick because of it. So it does happen from time to time. I'll rest up. Maybe we'll come back a little bit later and do another stream. Because I would actually, now since I got this started, I would really like to see this finished fairly quickly. So, again, thank everybody for watching. And I will see you guys later. That's not what I want.